Hi and welcome to this special edition of Winner's Corner. In this program we will dig deep into Sundsvall Open Trot that takes place at Bergsåker racetrack. The distance in this race is 2,140 meters and it is one of the bigger races in Sweden over the year, with its prize check to the winner of 1 million Swedish crowns. Harry, how would you describe this year's version of the race?
Oh, it's a very, very good field. We've got the great Redley Express, who everybody's talking about. It's a fantastic field, and congratulations to Sundsvall for once again putting up a fantastic field for this race.
We have 10 horses in the field and we will go through them one by one, starting with number 1, Dreama Core. Driver Björn Goop, trainer Richard Westerink, and Dreama Core was 4th in the Elitloppet, has since then raced 5 times without any bigger success. How do you think that Björn Goop is planning this race? Are they going for the lead, for example?
I think they're going to try for the lead. The question is whether they get it. I don't really think Dreama Core is as good as it was possibly in the elite race. So I've ranked him quite a bit down in my ranking at any rate.
Number 2, Milligan School. Driver Ulf Eriksson and trainer Stefan Melander was 2nd behind Make the Mark in Jubileumspokalen 10 days ago. What will be their tactics here, you think?
Yeah, I think Milligan School has definitely got an outsider tab on him. I think they're going to tuck in and try and utilize his speed at the end. Milligan School is a sort of horse that on his day can beat most horses, and then he flops. An unknown quantity there, but I don't think he can beat the top horses.
Daniel Redén, the trainer, he has got 3 horses in this race, and one of them is number 3, Thorpe, driven here by Örjan Kihlström. And Thorpe, he was 4th in Åby Stora Pris, but this is the race that you want to talk about at Mantorp.
Yeah, have a look at this. He comes forward with Örjan Kihlström, finishes like a rocket. He's been knocking on the door a long time. Many people might feel this distance too short for him. I say rubbish. If you have a look at his time and his record over this distance and look at his results, Sorbet is coming more and more and more, and I don't want to leave him out, and I especially recommend him for quinellas or trifectas. Definitely do not leave out Sorbet. He's going to be in the first 3, I think, in the end.
Exciting. We move on to horse number 4, Trando K, trained and driven by Alessandro Gocciadoro. The only mare in the field, Harry. What are her chances to make an impact here?
She did very, very well up in the Norrbottens when Propulsion won, but since then the form is on the way down, and I feel she's done exceptionally well, but in this field I don't rank her in the top 4.
Daniel Redén's 2nd horse in this field is number 5, Heavy Sound, driven by Kenneth Haugstad. And many punters, they think that this is the only real contender to Redley Express. What do you think?
I think one of the only. There are 2 other horses that could give a problem here. Have a look at this finish. Heavy Sound's got one of the best finishes in the whole trotting or harness racing world. An incredible finish. And if he's in the right place at the right time, coming up the straight with the right race, well, he can beat anybody.
Number 6, Pastora Bob, trained by Johan Untersteiner and driven by Peter Ingves. He got 3rd in Hugo Memorials in the end of July. What can they hope for here in this race?
Well, I keep on saying every time I see Pastor Bob, I can't help but say, start praying. But he's actually surprised every time. And Peter Ingves in great form. Pastor Bob and Corey Lederkorpi, the famous ex-trainer. And as I say, Pastor Bob, he could be up there, but I don't see him in the first 3.
Number 7, Nadal Broline, driven by Ulf Olsson and trained by Reijo Liljendal. He was 3rd in the Elitloppet this year, and then in his last race, Årjäng's big sprint race, he was out against the unbeatable Propulsion.
Absolutely, but just have a look at this. He's unbelievably good, and he was virtually hopping out of his skin. And Ray Landau before the race was saying that he was going to win. He showed thumbs up to the racing crowd in Årjäng. He was beaten only by Propulsion, but my goodness, what a race he performed. And Nadal Broline is the other one. A hard, Heavy Sound and Nadal Broline are the 2 that are going to fight it out for 2nd.
Furthest out on the gate, we have the big mega favorite in this race, number 8, Redley Express, a super horse. Tell us.
What can I say more? The big Orvi Stora Pris where he was beaten by Propulsion, but to me there were two winners and they are both great. But here Redley Express wins up in Norrbotten. You can see him, he wins easily. It's his first race after a few months away. And after being away for a few months and coming out and literally paralysing the field, Redley Express is something special, but we all know that. And I can't see anything beating him on Saturday.
In the second row behind the gate, we have two Norwegian horses. Number 9, Evil Enoch ME, trained and driven by Noralf Bracken. And then we have number 10, Lionel NO, trained by Daniel Rudén, but driven by the owner, Göran Antonsen. What do you want to say about Norway's chances to get into the top 3 in this race?
Two very, very good horses, and I must say Lionel is trained by Daniel Rudén now, but driven by his owner, who has done exceptionally well in big races before. But really seriously this time, I can't see them finishing in the first 3.
And that was all 10 horses. And Harry, I mean, there's no use in placing a win bet on Redley Express, but a straight trifecta might be a good idea. Can you give us a little glimpse of what it will sound like in the future?
Yeah, I think actually what it'll be is Redley Express to win, and I'm going to throw in Sorbet in second and third, and Heavy Sound with Nadal Broland. So that's 3, that's 6 combinations. But should my Sorbet be amongst the 3, you can really expect a good payout. As I say, it's a fantastically interesting race, and that's how it is, and it's all over for Redley Express.
Thank you, Harry, and thank you for watching. And of course, you can find much more information about this race and this race day at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. And now enjoy the fabulous Sundsvall Open Trot this Saturday. Bye-bye.